in a large cauldron and a wood stove in his cabinet making shop out on First and Madison. Now, John left this glue alone for what he claimed was 5 minutes. And in this 5-minute period, it gave the glue enough time to boil over the top of the pot, catch on fire, and catch the floor of the woodworking shop on fire. And what are some things you might find on the floor of a woodworking shop? Wood, sawdust, turpentine maybe. So,
it's an old underground Seattle tour. And this is burnt stuff that burned in the 1800s in Seattle.
You should never ever do with a grease fire. What do you think John did? Just a whole bucket of water right onto that glue fire, spattering little bits of flaming glue everywhere. The fire spreads upstairs. Old building used to be a saloon. This is the old Oriental Hotel. What's through that way right there is the old, it was an old music hall, and the area that we're going to be exiting through was Fry's Meatpacking Plant. So, how did we end up with the underground? Let's pretend it's June 7th, 1889 for a second. So great fire, everybody! Woo! Wasn't that fun? We'd sure like to run that John Bach out of town. So, well, the city 10 years before the fire. So this is the original street level, and in this picture, the new street level would be here. All right, guys. This spot right here where this guy's getting blown off his crapper, this is First and Madison. This is right where the fire started. All right, guys? There's something else that you might notice that's a little unusual in this picture. There's a dude right here, 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 on what I can only assume is a dude horse. There's a dude right there. There's actually only one female in this picture, and she is standing right here on the corner. So, in this picture, men outnumbered women 10-1, but they took an occupational survey. They needed to figure out how to tax people because the raising of the streets was going to cost money. So they took out an occupational survey to figure out who was doing what jobs in Seattle and how they could tax them. And it turns out that we had more women in Seattle than we originally thought. Turns out we had about 2,500 women, all living in the same 3-block radius, all of them listing themselves as garment worker or seamstress. Now, this came as quite a big surprise to the people of Seattle because we didn't even know we had a garment district. What came as an even bigger surprise is that one of these seamstresses was making more than a sailor and a lumberjack combined. So, the mayor says something funny is going on here. We need to do an investigation. So he gets a group of his best buddies together and they go on an exhaustive 3-week search. And after that 3-week search, what they turn up is that among these 2,500 women, there is not a single sewing machine among them. So, the people like Arthur Denny are like, we need to get these seamstresses out of our town. We don't want them here. But the people like Henry Yesler are like, oh no, we want seamstresses because we can tax them.
Oh yeah, they got married.
Direct sunlight, manganese turns purple. So it took about 25 years in Seattle here. But I'm going to turn off the light for a second just so you guys can see how much light actually comes down here. So what changed in Seattle? How did it go from a frontier town? So in 1897 there was a rumor.
Old teller's cage. Awfully small. Mom has one of those. Or used to have one of those.
Same one for the dog fight, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
one day. I was on Drag Race. Here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, you got one too? What's your name? Jameer. All right, here we go. No